I just need the audio, just so I need the moves. Okay, my opponent's gone berserk as well. So 2045, good luck. I've changed to my other speakers, so I just need the audio slightly higher there, just so I can hear the moves. My hearing's not very good. Right, we're just developing here. Yeah, let's go traditional reti and do the same this side as well. Okay. I'm going to go d4 and then e3, I think, just charge for the center. I do need to slow down and use my time at some point. Now, do I come here and directly charge or just go to the natural c3? I'm going to go to d2 this game. Okay, comes up. I'm tempted to play a4. How do we want to do this? Yeah, I'm going to go a4, so I've got the option to try and charge this bishop. It could be annoying. Could be. Gotta be careful. So knight across, bishop back, trade knight down. I'm not gaining anything really, am I? I'll get rid of one knight because my knight's not really doing anything there. Now I'm looking at bishop up. Knight in, I think I simply step up, but I don't want some sort of repetition with knight back. I guess queen c1's fine. I'm just going to drop the knight back and charge that knight. We're threatening to mess the pawn structure up a little bit. If we trade everything off, the pawn comes across. Okay, f5 is going to come, but it feels okay. So I'll pre-move in case my opponent takes, and does. Okay, 10,000 games for my opponent. That's really impressive, isn't it? Really impressive. So we have weakened a pawn here. What on earth do? We can't defend it with the rook, unless we want to give the rook away. Bishop up might be a move. Takes. We don't really want the rook here. We can't push. So we could play queen up. Bishop down, we can get out of the way. Is there a trap on the queen? Here, takes. I don't think there is there? I don't think there's a trap on the queen there, so what do we do? I'm just going to go here for now. If bishop in, I'll just drop back. But I don't really want to repeat, so that could be a problem. I mean, maybe I can go to d1. I'll say maybe we can go here, but then we might have to sack a pawn. Not ideal, but it's better than oversimplifying everything. Now, can I go here and almost box the bishop in so you can't run? But obviously it's going to encourage forward, but it feels like I should go forward here, hit the queen, see where the queen's going to land. It takes a bit of pressure off this pawn. We can still trade the bishop. It's not doing a lot there, but it's not really... I've not got a knight to attack the bishop, so trading it off probably makes sense. And the queen will have to move somewhere, so it's where do you go? Yeah, but I can't, like I say, get the queen or rook in to attack the bishop. So I'm just going to look to trade. He might play queen in, I guess, and then it's a case of what do I do to avoid a queen trade. He doesn't have to trade, man. He does, though. But queen down, I think I'm just going to step up somewhere. I don't really want to trade if I can help it. So queen up just puts gentle pressure on the pawn. Forward, I assume I take. Let's go here. Maybe rook across and bishop back sort of idea. Rook comes up. Do I just do this and push on, actually? Here. Maybe it allows queen back. Rook across. Rook across. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I'm going to move this rook because there's nothing to naturally attack the pawn. Yeah, I still need the volume a tad bit higher. I might have my speakers just a little bit lower there because I've changed over to my other speakers. I don't have them quite as loud as my original ones. So down here, you can obviously run away. I could go here now and see where the queen's going to go, I guess. And then here. Yeah, I'm going to do that and see where you go. Then maybe rook into the middle. Maybe not. Maybe not. What do we do? I think I can push now, but I don't want to lose track of this side too much. I'm going to come back here and try and push the b pawn, and no, bishop down, I can always let my opponent trade. It goes back. So I'm going to push up now and start pushing on. Again, bishop in, I think I can ignore it and just take back and just try and open something up this side. I'm trying to stay up on the clock, but still play at the right speed. Actually, there should be a berserk symbol there, shouldn't there, next to my opponent's clock? I wonder why the berserk symbol's not there. I thought it stays there all the time. I don't see it. Okay, I assume I just simply push here. I don't have any tricks. I'll just pre-move in case takes back. We're just trying to find a way to open things up and maybe control a file or win a pawn or something. So that's attacking. So take here. Take here. Push. Everything could trade off. I don't want the whole thing trading though. Take, take, take. Rook takes. Nothing obvious, is there? What about rook across or rook across then? I'll play this rook across, and maybe if takes this way, I'll take back here. I'll just take and threaten to push on. I'm trying to create some sort of passed pawn. Not easy. Okay, I need to take that and just drop back. F3 if you check is probably a little bit bold. I guess it's a move, but it's a bit bold. Once you push the pawns forward, they don't have a reverse gear. Okay, doubles the rooks up. So how do we do this? Takes, takes, trade, trade. It's the same sort of concept in it now. Do I put the queen in front or now offer a queen trade? Because I think my position's pretty solid. It takes, takes, so I think you're fine to trade with white. So I'm just looking at rook up to double up. Or the queen there. Takes, takes. If you just take here, I'm a bit stuck taking back, aren't I? I guess I could, but it's a bit awkward. What about queen up then? I'm going to play queen up. I want to obviously double up, but it's not easy to achieve. Check, I'll come back. Maybe I can still throw f3 in. I know f3, I just dropped the pawn, so I'll drop back. But I don't want to lose sight of this queen. Could be dangerous. Yeah, the queen has come forward. It might be getting time to trade, but I think I just play rook here now and I've got time to double up. That's what I've been trying to do. So I think I can double my rooks up now. And then if I can trade the queens off once the rooks are doubled up, I think there's a lot less risk for me if the file explodes open. I think there is anyway, I might be wrong. Queen goes there. So get doubled up. Now, not this back, but this could go up. Here, maybe I just go with the queen. I've got the pawn as well, but probably with the queen. If you take, we just queen for 2 rooks is probably good. We'll have to try and figure it out. But just with a queen here, there's not enough to get a checkmate unless you get a pawn all the way down the board. It could happen, of course. Here, counter, just throw g5 in, could happen. I can't drop back, I lose my queen. So what do we do? What do we do? I can get the queen back and something like this. That would be probably good now, purely because of the clock. Yeah, chooses to take. So I think I need to take back there. And probably with the pawn as well. I can't move the rook, so I have to take back with the pawn. So I'm going to do that and hope we can push on. Oh, he's taken. Now I can do the queen for 2 rooks, which should be really good for us. It should be. So there shouldn't be too much risk of losing the game unless I get flagged, or like I say, the pawn comes down and I get a back rank issue, which could easily happen. Easily happen, but it's going to be tough to actually win. Okay, get rid of that pawn. Now I assume I check and then drop the rook here, but am I losing my pawn here? I probably am, but I can check and then go here to support the pawn. I don't want to be allowing checks, so I'm just going to go here and hit the queen and try and cover the check square. Give my king an alternate square, because it could easily go wrong here. But I'm trying to collect this pawn and push on. In an ideal world, that's what we'll do. So I'm going to give my king a square here. Goes across. Okay, now if we go rook up, we just lose the pawn. But is it sensible or rook up? You take rook across. They're on dark squares. If you check, I can drop back. You can push your pawn. It's not ideal, is it? Let's just push the pawn up. I wonder if I can actually even somehow transfer my king across the board, but that's looking dicey. That's looking dicey, isn't it? So do I go here with a tempter? Just effectively sack a pawn. I think I'm going to. I'm trying to get forward, but without losing this pawn. That's what he's gone for. So he's gone for the pawn, but now I've got rook up, takes, rook takes, and I can double on the 7th rank and just trade. There's no queen check, I don't think. So I think I'm okay to go here now. So I think I can take here. Let's just work it out. We've got 3 minutes. If I take, I can try and double my rooks up exactly as they are now, push the pawn. But I can more dangerously double this way and simply trade. And with the outside pawn, it's winning if I can keep it. There's no queen check in one move, but there could be if you sack a pawn, for instance. So take, pawn down, take. It's a light squared check, step across. I think I'm fine. So I'm going to gamble and try and double up this way. That's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, you tax my rook. So I could just simply come back here. Now if I go here, am I blundering a repetition? Check across. Say you ignore it and go here. Take up, take across, check across. I might be blundering a repetition or something. So I'm just going to double this way and try and keep my pawn and avoid the checks. So he's come forward, but now I think I can take. I don't mind losing this pawn now because I've got the game largely over. So how do we do it? Do we go here, check? I just don't want to blunder a repetition. I think it's fine now, so I'm going to do it. Okay, he's gone there. Can we avoid this repetition? Have we made a mistake? Take, 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 take. It's 2 against 2, but I'm up on the clock. So how do I come back then? If I disconnect my rooks, it's risky, but I'd like to get a rook here. So how do I do it? I'm going here for now. Cover this check. Okay, but my rook covers this pawn. Okay, he's gone there. So now can I do that? That's what I'm trying to do. Or something. If I come here, you've maybe got this, haven't you? That's not easy. It's not easy, is it? Rook down, queen there, rook across. Still guards, isn't it? No, my rook guards the pawn. What am I doing? I'm trying to double up here, but my rook guards the pawn if you come down. Now I can maybe come back, chase the queen or something. So not easy. Goes back. So here, check across. I think it's fine. Now we should collect the pawn, and then we can definitely trade off. I'm just trying to run the clock now. Okay, let's just step up. Well, we got the win. It was thanks to Berserk mode, but we've used our time management very, very well. So let's just see what the engine says in terms of how we actually played it. "56 moves we played." Yeah, just flatline level. So there was a blunder. So I think my opponent's blundered here and we've blundered immediately back. Otherwise, it's just flatline level, actually. It's just a very close game, flatline level, essentially. and there's been one blunder. And we were the ones who blundered it. Oh, we blundered there. We didn't see this. The triangulation to win our rook. So we blundered the game there. So we were never actually winning there. It was just purely the clock. Purely the clock. It's all completely level, this, the whole way through. It's nothing wrong with trading. We've both played it well. But we blundered the triangulation. Rook back, queen check, win the rook. Opponent missed it. So we've got away with one, haven't we? 86% each. Couple of blunders there. 28 centre pawn loss. It's still slightly better than my average 32. So we're a little bit lucky with that one.